Eric, how do you sum up this one, sir?
I think it was, they definitely had the legs more than we did, right from the start and all the way through, I think. But we were mentally strong today. We were probably not as physically as there as we needed to be, but you know, we made the plays when we needed to, and we stuck with it. And obviously Andy played huge for us in that, and really kept us in it going into the third. And again, as I said, I thought that you know, we were mentally rested, and that's what got us through this game. And you know, they played a really well game, and they made it hard for us right from the start. And we couldn't really get it going, and you know, we were on our heels for most part of the game. But again, we stuck with it and find a way to win the game at the end.
What do you think specifically your team did in front of you tonight to kind of shut things down? I know you mentioned playing the system a little bit better, but
our neutral zone was great. Neutral zone was great, and then our D zone, we managed the puck really well. We didn't throw it to them, we didn't throw it to their points, allowed them to keep throwing it at our net, and we weren't running around a whole lot.
It's two tight teams that really neither team gives up a lot, but when we do, or they do, they seem to be 10-bellers, and really it's a matter of who's going to capitalize on that one shot a game right now. It's just the nature of the series, I think.
It's far from over. It's nice to go back and play in front of their fans. Their crowd was crazy these last two games, and I think they did a great job of holding some of the momentum for them. There's times throughout the last couple games that they weren't necessarily controlling the pace or being more physical, but the crowd was nuts. So it's going to be nice to go back in front of our crowd and use some of the momentum.
Another one of these find a way to win games?
Yeah, absolutely. I think today was probably the first game where we didn't really have it from the start. You could feel it, but again, as I said, it felt like on the bench and in this room, we felt like we were there. We were mentally there, we were strong, we knew what we had to do, even though our bodies probably didn't do exactly what we needed it to, but again, we stuck with it all the way to the end. He got us to the third period by playing unbelievable, and then he shut it down for us, and we found a way to score a goal.
Is that just a sign of how this team has matured throughout the course of the season?
I think so. I think today was a perfect example of that. We didn't panic. We didn't try and do anything that we normally don't do, even though we probably wanted to a few times. And again, they played a well-executed game. They made it hard for us, and they created a lot of scoring chances on their own, and including the one that we gave them. And Andy was a rock for us, and probably stole this one for us.
It's huge. You know, the game is played you know, on the field 6 inches between your ears, and it's one of those things where you're not going to always have it. Physically, you're not always going to be playing your best, but mentally, if you're sharp, you can make up for some mistakes and some lack of physicalness.
Yeah, I think physically we weren't there right out of the get-go. We sat back a little bit and didn't control the period like the way we would have. But again, we've seen so much adversity through the year and so many games like that have come down to the last minute and one goal. And we're really comfortable in the situations right now, and that comes because of guys like him that are speaking in the room and keeping us all in that kind of steady-as-she-goes mentality.
Just brought it up, but did Craig Anderson, I guess, steal that game for you with his performance?
Yeah, he made some really huge stuff for us when we needed to, when we weren't really there for him, and that's what we need. You know, he's been doing it for us all year, and if you're going to win anything, you need to have goaltenders that play the way that he does, and he's definitely been doing that not only today, but throughout the whole year. And again, today was a perfect example of that.
I think last game you said that was the biggest goal you scored of your career. Did you just top it tonight?
No, it's hard to top that one. I've seen that one a few times and watched it, and any game winner in any postseason game is going to feel good, but tonight was one of those games you just felt like there was going to be one goal all night long, and when I got it, I thought we could lock it down, and the guys that went out there and did the job at the end, you know, especially Andy, he carried the load for us tonight, so I had a feeling it was going to be a one-goal game, and it was.
Describe Bobby Ryan's play throughout these playoffs.
No, he's been a rock for us too. I think every game he's been there. He's been battling hard. He's going to the right areas. He's strong on the pucks, and he has poise with it when we need him to. And he plays really well defensively as well, and that's what creates all his offense. And you know, he's really good around the net, and he's just proving that right now. And he's one of those people that we've been relying a lot on.
You guys sort of running out of ways to describe what Erik Karlsson is doing.
Yeah. Well, you guys keep asking. I don't know. I mean, he's our best player and arguably the best player in the world, so you know every night he's going to break the game open somehow, whether shooting or you know, making plays like he did tonight.
You know, he was creating chances and getting lots of pucks to the net, and you know, it's one of those things. You know, he had 80-some points or whatever it was during the season. He's a great player, and you got to respect him at what he does.
You know, you watch him throughout the year, and in the regular season, you see some of the plays he makes. It's hard to imagine he has another level to his game that you have to take it to in playoffs, but he does. And you know, some of those plays he's made so far that, you know, everyone's seen the saucer pass from behind our net last game, and then tonight that backdoor pass to Bobby was, you know, a pass that very, very few players can make. So, you know, everyone elevates a game, and it's just you know, pretty special to see he has more to give too. It's crazy.